My name is Kevin Sandberg, and I'm from Gearing, Nebraska, G-E-R-I-N-G, Nebraska, and we're on the Oregon Trail. The wagons probably went through my yard back in the day. First of all, my family has two of them. My dad bought one out of Roggen, Colorado in the 60s, and he waited so long to go back and get it because, you know, you don't just make a special trip. You have to wait till you have something else to do. And the guy almost resold it, but we got it. So then we knew of a gentleman that had this tractor. He used to seed roads with it and dams, and he also farmed, but we knew him for a long time. I worked for him for just a short time, and my dad told me, ask him what he wants for his ewe. And I had no idea what I was asking, but he just looked at me and grinned. Well, one day he was in our implement store and he saw we were working on that first one, and he told me, he said, I'm probably never going to do anything with mine. His had actually been rolled when he was seeding a dam. This tractor had been rolled. And so he told me what he wanted for it because his daughter was needing new kitchen cabinets and he was going to pay for it. And so I bought it, and that was in 1981. And then we tore it apart. A friend of ours that was working on the other one. And so it sat until I left the implement business in 2005, and then we finished it. And a friend of mine redid the cab, and last year I was a featured tractor at the Nebraska State Fair, so I finished it. I got a radio in it, I got the original heater, and it's still a work in progress, but I've been doing a lot of studying and looking and trying to make things as accurate as I can. You know, so much of the stuff was used in the auto industry that Moline used on the inside, so if you can just figure out what it is, it's out there. It can be out there. Well, this tractor right here belongs to a good friend of mine, John Smith, and he got it out of Canada. And I went with him in 2006 and we brought it home. But if you look on the inside, you will see a panel underneath the dash that has kind of like plastic, what we'd think of as carpet type of thing, that's on the floors, and I took that off. He let me take that off, take the panel that's been underneath that all these years, never seen the light of day. And we polished it, and then of course this day and age, they can take a deal and scan it, and it tells them what the paint code should be. And so that's how I came
everyone, and welcome to the Coulee Antique Engine Show.
Now my brother's
tractor.
activities
going on. I see they've got the big engine running here.
It's
We've
more
got some
like
fenders
that.
out front here that
So we have two of them in the family that are two different colors. But that's where I got that color.
For a reason.
It was from John's
we got food up at the hip.
UDLXs that were made. There was 25 of them that were made without a cap, and they were sold in 230 in. They were an open tractor then, but they still had the style fenders also.
Next up we have Ernest Kramer from Reedstone, and I think that's Mr. Parker. Alex Comer's Jeep, kind of a oddball out here, but it's still a good machine. These were made just specifically for gardening and row crop cultivating work.
Coming up, we got a nicely restored VA. Got the 2-row cultivator.